Alright, so I leveled to 15 yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna get to 20 today or not, but I might. So, let's see. What do I have? I have some quests I haven't finished yet. Sorry about that. Dogs are attacking the cats. Okay.
Invoke your patron deity, and you shall be rewarded. Hello. So, whenever you invoke, you will receive gifts. To seek the favor of the gods.
That was handy. I got 1400 Astro Diamonds. Nice. I spent some last night because I got another chest and I needed the key. So I spent some of the Astral Diamonds on that. Converted it over to Zen, got the key, and opened the chest. So, this new skill, this evocation skill, gain celestial coin first time you use your evocation skill on a given day. Celestial coins, like the gods themselves, have a fleeting form, must be renewed daily, persist in the mortal world. They will be lost if you fail to evoke again in time. Okay. Use it in a rest zone. So we could use these coins to cash in for seals, weapons. Wow. 360, so you do one a day, basically. Yeah, do it every day, and you get an angel protection. And then there's a mount you can get. Looks like maybe high level items. So I still got some quests in the Tower District to complete, so I'm going to run over there and do that while I'm in the queue for the skirmish. I was queued for this orc skirmish like almost all day yesterday and it never popped. So like Star Trek Online, there's all these random NPCs walking around that make the cities look populous. Kind of annoys me. But at least you can easily see who's a player or not by the color of their name. But I didn't like that in Star Trek Online. It just looked, I don't know, sloppy.
If you're wondering what's going on here, I can help.
See, I did this bounty yesterday. Let's see if he has a new bounty today.
We're willing to pay for services rendered.
Oh, buy that treasure chest.
A moment of your time.
He gave me a great weapon fighter item again. Did that yesterday. Pissed me off. I see a lot of great weapon fighters around. I mean, people just love that big giant sword and you just rip through enemies, but I always play a rogue, so. Yay, I got another purple chest, which means I gotta spend like $1 something to unlock it, Nightmare Lockbox. So I don't know if I wanna. I'm gonna hold on to that maybe and open it later. I haven't got anything good out of it yet. I mean, I have a lifetime sub to Star Trek Online, and they have lockboxes in there. And one time I just bought like a stack of 20, because in Star Trek Online, if you have a lifetime sub, you get Zen only usable in that game every month. So I saved it up a while, and I just bought a ton of keys, just opened a bunch of lockboxes once, and all I got were crew. So it was kind of crappy. like a chest, so that was kind of cool. Ooh, leather! Thievery kit, everything I need in there. Nice. Speaking of which... go and make some more cured pelts. I'll get some more pelts first. This is crafting. Works kind of like the crafting in Star Trek. Sorry, I have Star Trek on my mind, but Star Trek has those with the tasks. But it works like crafting in Old Republic, where you get these little minion guys and you send them off to craft. Another lockbox. Wow. I'm gonna have to just start stashing those guys in the bank. At least they stack.
Watch your back. The enemy is... Thank you. Those supplies will prove invaluable in our conflicts with the orcs.
History is our greatest teacher. Are you ready to die a heroic death?
Still need to kill 4 taskmasters. Only found 1 so far. There's 1. I do miss a regular stealth in this game. And the rogues in this, the stealth is just like a special move, kind of like blocking with the shield as the Great Weapon Fighter or their the Control Wizard's specialized spell. Same thing. It's just a way to do more damage, really.
The orcs are still dangerous. Carry on. Kartark Paingiver is one of the orc warband leaders responsible for the takeover of Merchant Square.
Ready to die.
His soldiers have
Heroic
taken
death.
over the old Merchant Guild Hall. We
Knowledge
need
is
you
power.
to go in and take him down.
Sell that. Okay. Oh, I missed my cue for Orc Assault. Damn it. If you're wondering how good the game is, it's great. It's fun. And it's free. I mean, come on. I mean, if you don't like it, all you have to do is uninstall it. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything to download the game when it comes out next week. Just go and sign up for an account and download it. If you already have a Star Trek Online account, it's the same account. So just download it and try it out. It doesn't cost you anything. So, come on. There's no excuse not to at least try it. And it's a lot of fun.
Invaluable in our struggle against the orcish threat.
Alright, so I'm level 16 now. Get new PowerPoints to spend.
Found a path to the cloak tower through a wall breach to the southeast. Follow the path east and meet with private quick.
And I get a new feat point to spend. These are kind of my talents.
They'll brief you on the next tasks.
Let me tell you about the relic hunt contest.
And they want me to get a companion, which I already have. But do that quest. We don't miss that. Now I got some items I can equip that I've been holding on to. If I didn't accidentally... Nope, I didn't sell it. Got these in the dungeon last night, and they're level 16. So I wear those now.
Knowledge is power. Are you ready to
I might actually try to auction off that man cleaver. I think someone might want to buy that. Do that.
Wisdom comes from learning. We will slay many an orc today.
Okay, so what do I gotta do now?
The bards will sing our glory.
A couple quests. The test of guile, I still gotta finish that, and I can't
History
find
is our
that
greatest
stuff.
teacher.
Another nightmare lockbox. They're just dropping like candy today. They must really want people to spend money on those keys to unlock those lockboxes, because they're just dropping like crazy. I've got 3 in this PlayStation so far, and yesterday I only got 2 in the whole day I was playing. I never saw one in beta. So that's crazy. I mean, it's true. You can't get a cool mount out of it. It's that nightmare, but I think that's like a really low drop chance. Okay, so this got possible. It's right over there. Another one! I have 4 nightmare lockboxes now. What the hell? Now let me level working some big time. It's gonna take 6 hours, but it's gonna get me 50 leatherworking experience. So later in the day, I'll come and check it back, and should be all set.
These orcs think they are. Yes, these are the trinkets. You have done well. Or you've covered your failures, remember. Either one is enough for me. I will tell Hogan that I am settled.
Keep your weapon handy. You need to find Scout Gale. Was that all?
Yeah, so in order to open 4 Nightmare lockboxes, that's 500 Zen to open that.
Don't give away
That's
our
like
position.
$5.
You must be the adventurer Captain Janos was talking about. Hope you're ready to fight more.
No, you don't get any keys as a founder. No, there's no way to see the cash shop out of game as far as I know. I know it's not on the Neverwinter site yet. I know on Star Trek they used to show the cash shop stuff outside the game, but they don't do that anymore. So I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that. But you can see the cash shop in game, so you hit Z. Here's the Zen market. You can buy Zen. I spent all my Zen I had yesterday on keys for lock boxes I got. But the cash shop's the same as like Star Trek Online, where it's mostly cosmetic items and services and like extended inventory, more bank space. Mounts, companions, that type of stuff. It's not really pay to win. I mean, everything you need to play the game really, you can get in game. So there's not really. It's not one of those screw you over free to play type games. Star Trek's the same way. I think Cryptic does their free to play very, very, very well. You could really play the game completely free to play to max level and enjoy it. I mean, some things in the cash shop make it easier, like bags. You can get more bags for more bag space. Like they'll add 24 inventory slots. If you're good at managing your inventory, I mean, you should be fine with what they give you in game. You get a bag from a quest, and I know you can get other bags. I've seen people with multiple bags that weren't bought, so that shouldn't be a problem. And like Star Trek Online, here I'll open my inventory. You in Star Trek Online you get dilithium crystals, and you can sell those dilithium crystals for Zen. People can actually buy the dilithium crystals. It's another in-game currency, and a lot of stuff now in Star Trek Online is sold with dilithium crystals. So now with Neverwinter, the same thing as Astral Diamonds. You can get Astral Diamonds from doing a daily quest every day, which reminds me I gotta go do that today. In other ways in the game, and by selling stuff, it's a currency in the game, and you can actually sell your Astral Diamonds for Zen. So if you earn enough Astral Diamonds in game, you can buy Zen and never spend a penny. So that's basically how I'm going to be playing. Is occasionally I might pay for Zen if there's something I absolutely have to have. Like if I get a whole bunch of those chests and I just want to open them, I might buy enough keys to open up the chests. The keys in game, I've seen someone selling a key for about 100,000 Astral Diamonds, which is a lot for one key. When you can actually buy enough Zen with Astral Diamonds. It cost me, I think, about 25,000 Astral Diamonds last night to buy 50 Zen. So it's about even from what that guy's selling for. Quest. Oh, I got some blue boots and they're probably plate. They're probably a great weapon fighter plate. Let me see them. Yeah, Guardian fighter boots, but I can sell those. They're blue. Maybe I could sell them for diamonds. I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, I know I'm taking damage. No shit.
We have spent too long under blood oppression, and we are ready to fight for our freedom. Your words have convinced me that my tribe and I will.
Yeah, getting Zen for free is what I liked about Star Trek Online. Even though I have a lifetime membership on Star Trek Online and they give you Zen every month because you had a lifetime, I liked being able to transfer dilithium into Zen. And people were like, oh, well, that's selling gold. But, you know what, it is, but at the same time, it gives people the opportunity to completely play the game, make use of the cash shop without spending a cent. And that's actually a really great way to do a free-to-play game. And the exchange rate for Astral Diamonds or Dilithium to Zen is pretty big. So I can actually go here, open my inventory, and you can go here, spend Astral Diamonds.
Do you have Astral Diamonds to...
Actually, I'm sorry. That's the wrong place. It's here. Here, the exchange. So, here it is where you can buy Zen or sell Zen. So, if you have Zen to sell, you can sell... You go and buy a bunch of Zen and buy a bunch of Astral Diamonds in-game. But it is 1 Zen for 500 Astral Diamonds. So, if I wanted to buy enough Zen to open a lockbox... at the current exchange rate, that'd be 62,500 Astral Diamonds just to open one lockbox. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of diamonds. But if you do the auction house, if you work it well enough and you do all your daily quests and everything, you'll earn that pretty quickly. And here the exchange rate is similar, so you could sell 1 Zen for 400 diamonds. So it's not too bad. And then another thing, there's these when you open the lockboxes, you get these trade bars, these Tarmaloon trade bars. They can then be exchanged for mounts and stuff like that. Oh, okay, yeah, the Founder's weapon, it's actually pretty good. It's a blue weapon, and it comes with a gem in it. It's 52 to 64 damage, okay? So now I'm level 16 right now. So this is 52 to 64 damage. It includes the insignia, which is just gives a little bit of extra damage. Offense slot gives plus 10 critical strike, 10 recovery. it's really good stats. Okay, here is a level 11 dagger I'm still using. I haven't found a dagger higher than that. It's about 37 to 45. So you put this Grey Cloak's dagger on your character at level 1, you're gonna do pretty well. But you can't really get it at level 1. You have to be level 5 to get to the Protector's Enclave. So once you finish the tutorial, you'll go to the Protector's Enclave, and then you go to your mail, and you get that out of the mail. But it's really good. It's really helpful. I mean, I don't think I'll be replacing that until probably level 20 or so. I've heard some people complaining, "Oh, it's a sucky weapon," but no, that's a pretty good weapon right there. It's made upgrading armor and everything, weapons and everything easy, because whenever I get an upgrade weapon, it just goes in my offhand slot for now. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Burn many arrows totem. And I gotta go to Linkletter residence. I think that's another little solo instance. Let me find where that's at. Stand your ground. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to burn the totem right in there. And then I'll find where the residence is. I don't see it on the map. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, some weapon, there are enhancements you can add to weapons. They have a little, let's see. See this weapon and this item here? They have a little gem slot, like in kind of like in WoW or Diablo even, where you could insert a gem. That's how you enhance it. I don't know about weapon enchants yet. I've seen some type of enhancements, but I don't think there's a like enchanting like in WoW yet. So but you can put the little gems in there to improve armor and weapons. I really like the combat. I mean, I've only in beta I played a Trickster Rogue, and now in the open beta I'm playing Trickster Rogue. I did mess around with a Control Wizard as well in beta a little bit, and I just like how the action combat works in it. You have the mouse look, and the little cursor there points at what you're wanting to attack, and it just works really well. And it just feels good. I mean, you don't have to tap the button. It's not you know, like Diablo 2, you had to, you know, you could hold the button, but you'll always be click 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 click. You can just hold down the button and it'll just do your attacks. And you have one attack on the main hand, and one attack on mouse button 1, one attack on mouse button 2. Okay, so I finished that. Alright, looks like I did most of the quests here. I gotta go back to Protector's Enclave. I still want to find that Linkletter residence. So I'm gonna go back to Protector's Enclave and get some stuff wrapped up. But maybe I'll put that blue item up on the auction house. I think, back on the combat system, I think this is the first MMO that really gets action combat right. In Terra, it was a little much. I mean, it was a little bit too much like a fighting game. This, it strikes the right balance. It just feels really good to kill stuff in this game. It can get a little hectic in a dungeon, but No, it works really, really well. That's one reason I like playing it. I didn't like the action combat in Star Trek Online when they put that in, maybe because I was just used to the old style of combat. But when I was in the doing in the press beta, they did a press beta before betas 1 and 2, and I was talking to one of the devs, and he was saying that they learned from Star Trek Online, because Star Trek Online converted over to a free-to-play game halfway through its lifetime. So what they learned from Star Trek Online, they were able to put into this game and make this a really great free-to-play game. And same thing with the combat. The Star Trek Online had. Okay, why did that just die? Star Trek Online had the action combat, so I guess they probably learned from that as well on how to tune the combat really well, just to make it fun. So I'm going to run over to the auction house first. Put up that blue boots I looted. Maybe I'll get some diamonds from it. And then I'll just sell those diamonds for Zen and unlock those lockboxes I got. I wonder if those lockboxes are bound. Because maybe I even sell those. Cannot sell. Well, I'll put those boots up. And one thing that's cool about Neverwinter, just from a lore point of view, if you've read Salvatore's the last 4 books he's done, the game is set after that. But the high level 60 battleground for PvP is Guntelgrim, and it's a 20-on-20 map. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that, actually, because I want to see how well they did that. Okay, so this is the first time I've put anything on the auction house. So I'm going to drag this here. So starting bid is 235 gold diamonds. It automatically tells you how much it is. So I'm going to put a buyout price at 250 diamonds. So, and then they'll take a trade cut. Posting fee of 5. I'll post that, and I'll see if that sells. And it's up there for 5 days. So this isn't like the World of Warcraft auction house where you put it up for 48 hours. This is a 5-day consignment. So that's a good way to get diamonds as well, because the auction house is diamonds only. You know what? Maybe I'll put some of the other stuff I have. I'll put this. Put the man cleaver up there. Close that out because I want to identify these. Oh, I'll go over here and grab the daily quest for Zen. Not Zen, I'm sorry, Astral Diamonds. Over here. You know what, I did it late in the day, so maybe I can't pick it up yet. You can do a daily dungeon, and that gives you 3,000 rough Astral Diamonds, so I will take that. And a daily foundry. I can't do the daily foundry yet because I did the daily foundry later in the day. So what I'll do is I'll queue up for that dungeon. Wait a minute, see if I get in there. Dungeon queues usually don't take too long. So Yeah, I believe they're on a 24-hour clock and they reset at a specific time because I did the Foundry daily last evening. I did it not last evening. I did it last afternoon. So I would believe that's probably another 6 hours or so before I can do it. I didn't get offered the dungeon daily yesterday because I wasn't level 16 yet. So
Exchange your astral diamond.
alright, so while that is going on, because I'm in 2 queues right now, actually. I'm queued up for that Orc Assault, which I missed the ping earlier, and the Cloak Tower. Cloak Tower is really cool, though. I did that last night. That's where I got these bracers, and I missed out on a roll of a couple other handy items. So, you know what I need?
Spend your astral diamonds here.
Yeah, I need some legs. I've never seen any leg armor drop anywhere in 16 levels, so maybe I'll spend some diamonds on leg armor. Or actually, you know, there's a consignment guy who will keep an eye out for like the best upgrades for you on the auction house, and you can run over to him and see. This guy, the auction broker. But he hasn't listed any pants. That's weird. Oh, you know what? There aren't leg armor. I'm sorry about that. Your armor just covers everything, so that's why I never saw any leg armor drop. I'm gonna go put my lock boxes in the bank because I don't have keys for them right now. Well, they're gonna go in the bank for now. And these bars you get out of the chests. So you get up 2,500 bars, you can buy that heavy Twilight Nightmare flat out. If you never get one out of the chest, you could just go here and buy one. Like, oh yeah, I'm tired of spending money and I just want one.
Exchange your astral diamonds for wondrous items.
Do you have astral
And here you can
diamonds
just,
to
here's
trade?
just a way to burn off diamonds. You can get scrolls if you need them, but you get so many scrolls of identification that I mean, I don't know why you would need them. Here's enhancement gems for weapons. Runestones go on your companion. And here's special. Look at that. 2 million gems for these robes. For this armor. Only 200 for lockboxes. But you can't buy the keys with diamonds.
Exchange your astral diamonds for wondrous items.
Let's see if anyone has a key up. So someone... Oh, that makes me laugh. Okay, so someone has a Nightmare lockbox up on the auction house for 45,000 astral diamonds. You can go and buy one for 200 astral diamonds on the vendor. Oh my god, that guy's not going to sell that. If that guy was online, I would just send him a telegram. He's an idiot. He must think it's because it's purple. He must think, oh, this is special. You know, I got this, and this is no one else has this. And there's the companion one. There's the PvP. You know, maybe I'll go do a little PvP real quick. There's a couple things I gotta do in town while I'm here, so. I've had that Dominion PvP quest in my quest log forever, so I've done PvP in beta. It just, where is this guy? Oh, by the way, I also have the Founder's Ring on, which is that one right there, and it causes a glow when I run on my hand. That's the ring. Oh, he's in there.
I'm an honest fighter.
So here's a Zen vendor. Oh, okay, that's just a Zen market. Emporium vendor. Okay, so these are companions here. You know what, and this one is like a man at arms. He's looks like a defender, control wizard, a healer. No, that's controller, and a striker, DPS, and a dog striker. So those I have that one companion there, my dog. So it seems like those probably are, you know, just like mercenaries in EverQuest. So he just gave me a companion.
A new order of cockatrice eggs.
Oh, I can train my dog. Take a half hour. He gave me a companion, but I don't see it in my inventory.
How does one train a gelatinous cube?
Oh, there it is.
A new order of cockatrice eggs.
Why do I want to name my cleric? Oh, I'll call her.
A new order of cockatrice eggs.
Renaming your companion costs 6,000 astral diamonds. Wow. Let me see what she looks like.
Excellent numbers this week.
So she does heal you, so that's handy. So that's probably the companion I no. Identify scrolls are dropped by mobs. I mean, just in my inventory right now, I got a stack of 14 lessers, and I got 24 lessers, and I got some graders. So identify scrolls can be bought, or dropped like candy from monsters. So you can buy them for astral diamonds, but you don't need to. I mean, yeah, but people are dumb and they'll go and buy them. Okay, so I got my companion. My other companion, because I saw my dog. I'm going to go over here to that Linkletter residence. See what that quest is. I'm still in the queue, too, for the dungeon and the skirmish. The problem with the dungeon is that it does take 5 players. I don't know how many people are actually online right now. Here's the foundry. There's some really good foundry quests already made. I did one yesterday that was kind of stupid though, because the person put Jedi dwarves in it. I'm like, all right, but it was eligible for the daily quest, so I did it. But I run in there and there's a Jedi dwarf and then a Sith dwarf. It took me about 20-30 minutes to play through the quest. It wasn't bad. It just, come on. They could at least keep an eye out for Jedi stuff. I mean,
Please, Dorothea! It's my wife, Dorothea. She was spell-scarred last winter. We've been hiding it so she wouldn't be sent to Helmshold, but...
Perhaps you can help. I've given Dorothea some medication.
well, good thing I have this heal box, because they said this thing's going to kill me.
But it will only work if she's called. At least it thinks. Unfortunately, Joseph could never raise a hand against his dear wife.
She's level 17.
Doing her might be difficult, even for one of yours.
What's happening to me?
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, what have I become?
It was a pretty
Help
bad
me,
fit this time.
please help me.
Rizard tells me she could change again at any time. He also said he can help...
Dorothea's condition is true. The dead rats sometimes move through those sewers. But there's no time to wait, lest Dorothea be discovered. You'll have to be her guardian. I'll give you some of my elixir. Should Dorothea become afraid... It's best that Joseph does not see his beloved wife in such a state. I'll have him wait for you on the other side.
Thank you for doing this. I don't want anyone to get hurt on my account, but I do want to be able to see.
Oh yay, it's an escort quest. Yeah, I like having the healer companion. It makes it a lot easier. Well, it says she's been injured, but I can't find her. So, that's why I hate escort quests. Man, she doesn't show up on the map either. She's not back where I left her. She run ahead? Yay. She's transported to enemies. I probably have to defeat her again in that witch form. Wherever she's at. Yep, there she goes. She's level 17 again. I also really like the character models in this game. I mean, well, the enemies, everything just looks clean. I'm running this on 660 Ti, 2 gigabytes, an i7. But it just looks really great. It's using the same engine as Star Trek Online, but they did a really good job with, especially like the enemy character models. There's another scroll of identification, so you get these like candy. They drop all over the place. Assume. Ah, yay.
Look who's here. Should we kill you in front of your little wife, Joseph?
Keep away from my husband!
Those bandits picked the wrong time to get their revenge. Thank you for dealing with them, but there are more up ahead, and I don't think we'll be able to move Dorothea. The tower is nearby. We must get Rizard and bring him back swiftly. It's Dorothea's only chance.
I heard fighting below and feared the worst. I only hope poor Dorothea is undamaged. Let us go to her at once.
This is actually a pretty good quest. They did a really good job with making it feel like D&D without having to bind themselves to a specific rule set. Some people are thinking that they're basing this on 4th edition. They're not. WotC just told them that make it feel like D&D. Don't tie yourself to a rule set.
I'm sorry,
so there's elements from all types of
games will no longer disturb my work.
D&D editions in here. Guile. Oh, so that'll be an upgrade for me once I hit 17. I should soon. Not much, doing some quests. I'm queued up for dungeon. I'm gonna go over here and use this ability. It says I can. So every hour you can do that and get like 100 astral diamonds. So that's handy. But it only allows you to refine a maximum of 24,000 astral diamonds a day. But that paid for those auctions I just posted, so. Oh, I just started, I'm not streaming 24/7 on this. I'm just doing it in spurts. Oh, there.
I want to know more about that.
I'm actually going to probably log off shortly and then pick up again this afternoon. I've been playing this morning for about an hour and a half.
Talk to him there. He may be able to tell us more about Razan.
If you do quests, you level pretty quickly. Just grinding stuff, you're not going to level that fast. So, but if you do quests, you'll level up pretty quick. Oh, here we go. I finally got in that skirmish. So I'm going to do this before I log off. I'll do the skirmish, and I'll do the dungeon this afternoon. I still haven't even eaten breakfast. So, let me do this skirmish. The skirmishes are kind of like, best way to describe them, they're 5 players, but they're very much like a scenario in WoW, where they're very short dungeons. I mean, they will take maybe 15 minutes at most to do, usually. A full dungeon will do 45 minutes to an hour. And the full dungeons are great. They're a lot of fun, lots of bosses. But at times you'll get a quest for something like this. Speaking of which, I got an upgrade to equip. Let me try to make a gem. Where did everyone go? Oh. And yeah, a lot of people name themselves after Dritz characters. Day 1, there was a Dritz. This is Beholder, and on day 1, there was a Dritz. So. Oh, by the way, this game is much better than Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is crap. And the nice thing about this game, and I tell people this, unlike Guild Wars 2 where you have to spend $60 on the game to realize it's garbage, this game's free. I mean, you don't even have to pay for the client. And it's a fun game. So. And also, it's a much better, I'm just kind of maybe a little biased because it's a better setting than Guild Wars 2. I mean, Forgotten Realms, come on. Here comes a big guy. Now rogues, when they're in, they use their stealth, they do more damage. That's why it's a short, single-use ability. You can't walk around in stealth. There's a Jiraxo right there. I didn't even like Guild Wars 1 that much. It was okay. The issue I always had with Guild Wars 1 was like, oh, it's a free-to-play MMO. I'm like, not really. It was really just Diablo with a third-person, behind-the-back perspective. Everything was instance like Diablo. The only thing that was massive was the town, and all that did was take the Diablo 2 chat room and put people in it. So the Guild Wars 1 always rubbed me wrong the way that people thought it was that an MMO. And then with Guild Wars 2, they said, "Oh, it's gonna be different. It's just like WoW." It's like, no, it's they take like kind of like the dynamic events from Rift and put those in there. And I leveled up a caster in Guild Wars 2 a little bit, and then I just can't get into it anymore. I mean, I try to start another character, start a rogue or a warrior or something, and it's boring. I mean, the combat's boring. This combat's a lot of fun, and one of the great things about it is when you're fighting something, you're hitting them, and when you slaughter something really big, when you're nailing really great hits and stuff like that. There's great feedback on the combat in this game, which makes the combat a lot of fun. And this up here, this is really, 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 really cool. This is their own version of Recount that's built into the game. So it gives you most times killed, most health healed, most enemies slain, most damage dealt, most damage taken. It's Recount, and it's built right into the game. So that's really awesome. And to exit, you just go through this portal. There's PvP at the end, and I believe there are a couple of raids. There is a raid at least already. Max level cap is 60. But here's the thing about what's great about the game is, like Star Trek Online, where there's endgame stuff in Star Trek Online, where this is the welcome screen when you log in every morning, and this is probably one of the coolest things. You can log in here, and this is they can suggest stuff. So if you don't have much time, you can just queue up for a skirmish, or if you have a lot of time, if you have like an hour or two, you could go on a dungeon crawl, or you can just they direct you to where quests are. But then here's like they have foundries, the foundry stuff that the players have made, and what they do is every hour or so there's a different event. So right now there's an event running where you run in a foundry quest, you get 150% extra experience. The next thing is the Iron Tabernacle Guntal Grim competitive PvP, so there'll be bonuses for that in there. 20 versus 20 PvP. The Delzoon Crypts, I believe this is the level 60 endgame raid dungeon. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's another event coming up at noon. So it's just, there's always something going on when you log into play, which is really, really great. It kind of takes the looking for raid and looking for group stuff in WoW and organizes it and just gives you, here's what you can do right now. They do this in Star Trek Online too, which is really great because I log into Star Trek Online and there's always something to do, even at max level. So, and for a free-to-play game, that's awesome. They published new Foundry events on Tuesdays. Yeah, it's PvP's fun in the game, but yeah, the D&D has always been about running through dungeons with friends and that sort of thing. So yeah, there's definitely going to be in-game stuff in here, and one thing that's really exciting that I like a lot is the Foundry, because they have that in Star Trek Online, and there's some really great Star Trek quests that people have made, it so much so that you can actually go and play Star Trek Online and just play through Foundry stuff and never touch the content that the developers make. D&D, I mean, most people make their own modules, they make their own campaigns, and you can do a campaign in the Foundry. So you're not really going to be, even though the developers are doing end-game quests and raids and stuff, if you don't want to run their stuff, you can just go find a campaign that someone else has made and do their quests and their dungeons. So that's what's really exciting about it, and I think that's what's actually going to give the game a lot of life, because it's free to play. You can just log in, and your friend can go and make a series of quests for you, get it published on the Foundry, and you guys can just run your own adventures. Yeah, Star Trek Online is 100% free, just like this. So if you create a Star Trek Online account, it'll be your same account as Neverwinter, and the systems work almost identically, just different names. So Astral Diamonds in Star Trek Online is Dilithium, and Zen works in Star Trek Online as well too. So the exact same systems, just different gameplay. And there is a crap ton of content in Star Trek Online now, and that Romulan expansion is going to come out next month, which will be cool. So I'll be starting a Romulan most likely.
Welcome to the Shrine of the Gods.
Okay, I gotta turn in the quest for that skirmish, and then I think I'm probably gonna log for a little bit and pick up again in the afternoon, but let me go and turn that quest in. There's another Dritzt. That is Drizzt. And yes, he is a drow. Drow rogue, looks like. Can't be a ranger yet. I believe that's the next quest, the class they're going to add. They have a coming soon spot on the character creation screen for classes, and I believe that will probably be a ranger class. And then they've already said that the drow will be, the regular drow will be the next race people can make. Because the founders who pay $200 get the a special drow skin that they can use. Oh, and right now they have a relic hunt going on in this zone. What a relic hunt is basically it's just a limited event, just like that, and there's relics hidden around that you pick up, and whoever finds the most wins. It's a little scavenger hunt they do. The exclusive drow is like a northerner drow, they're calling it, like the North drow. They've already said there's going to be another drow for non-founders that will go live soon. They'll look different. They'll have different abilities. Like the founders drow, the one, there's two founders. There's the people who pay $200, they get the drow, and then there's a $60 one, which that Headstart starts on Saturday. They get the wolf mount, a horse mount, no drow. The $200 founder drow has some kind of special ability. It's not a major thing. It's kind of like the lifetime people in Star Trek Online being able to create a liberated Borg. It's not a huge deal because you will be able to play a drow eventually. It's just going to be a different type of drow. Alright, so that quest is done. I don't think I have anything else in this area to do. So I'm actually going to sign off for a little bit, and I'll pick up streaming again later this afternoon. Thanks for watching.